The news read by Shahnaz Parveen. 7 more people died of coronavirus in the country, raising the death toll to 46 during last 24 hours. Besides, 209 more people have been tested positive for coronavirus in the 24 hours, pushing the total number of coronavirus cases in the country to 1,012. Additional Director General Administration of Health Directorate Professor Dr. Nasima Sultana informed the latest coronavirus situation in the country from an online health bulletin broadcast in the capital today. She said during this time, 1,905 samples were tested, while 209 cases were identified as COVID-19 positive. During this 24 hours, none was recovered, keeping the total number of recovered patients so far at 42. Today is Pala Boishakh. The nation welcomed the Pala Boishakh, the first day of Bangla calendar, 1427 today for the first time without any formalities. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina have given separate messages on the occasion. They said the responsibility of all is to save the countrymen from the risk of coronavirus. The government has imposed ban on gathering of Pala Boishakh to prevent the spread of coronavirus. The government gave directives to all to celebrate the festival at home in digital method to avoid public gatherings. General holiday was declared from 26th March last in the country, which has been extended to 25th April. So the nation welcomed the Bangla New Year without any formalities this year. The musical soiree of Chayanot at Romna Bottomol was not held this year. However, special programs on Bangla Noboborsho are being broadcast at government and private radio stations and television channels. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina addressed the nation last evening on the eve of Bangla New Year 1427. In her address, the Prime Minister announced 4 programs of the government to be implemented in 3 different phases in the next 4 years to overcome the possible adverse impact on the economy due to COVID-19 outbreak worldwide. State Minister for Labour and Employment Munnujan Sufyan has directed all industry owners to pay salaries for the month of March to their workers within Thursday next. In a statement through media, the State Minister said otherwise legal actions will be taken. Munnujan Sufyan also requested workers to stay at their home following the government's directives. The death toll from coronavirus has crossed over 1,20,437 around the world, while confirmed cases reached over 19,34,125. Among them, over 4,56,600 people have recovered so far. The total death toll in USA crossed 23,644 from COVID-19 and 5,87,173 people have been infected. The death toll in Spain recorded more than 18,056, while the UK reported 11,329. World Health Organization WHO says the novel coronavirus is 10 times more deadly than swine flu, which caused a global pandemic in 2009. World Health Organization Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus told a virtual briefing from Geneva yesterday that the organization is constantly learning about the new virus sweeping the globe. WHO says 18,500 people died of swine flu or H1N1, which was first uncovered in Mexico and the United States in March 2009. The outbreak was declared a pandemic in June 2009. WHO chief stressed that if countries were committed to early case finding, testing, isolating for every case and tracing every contact, they could rein in the virus. WHO acknowledged that ultimately the development and delivery of a safe and effective vaccine will be needed to fully interrupt transmissions. A vaccine is thought to be at least 12 to 18 months away. India has extended the nationwide lockdown until at least 3rd May to contain the spread of coronavirus. In an address to the nation today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the extension of the lockdown. The current 3-week-old lockdown of the nation is scheduled to end at midnight tonight. Finally, weather in Focus Valley till 1 tonight says there are chances of rain and thunder showers with temporary northwesterly squalls with a speed of 60 to 80 kilometers per hour over the regions of Rangpur, Rajshahi, Patna, Bogura, Joshua, Kushtia, Faridpur, Dhaka, Tangal, Mamashing, Kumilan, Salat. River posts in these areas have been advised to host riverine warning signal number 2. Repeat, riverine warning signal number 2. Besides rain or thunder showers accompanied by the temporary west-northwesterly gusty squally wind, speed of 45 to 60 km per hour from the same direction is likely to occur elsewhere over the country. River posts in these areas had to host cautionary signal number 1. And that's the end of the news.